What's good, YouTube? This is the beginning of the In the Booth series where I go with a local artist or any artist at all and just give you the rundown on how they make music, you know, why they want to make music, shit like that. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. This is my first time doing this. Hope y'all like it, and if this video gets 10 likes, I'm gonna do another video like this. So enjoy the video. Right now, we're gonna go meet up with Chris at Polar, and then we're gonna move to the studio. But first, I gotta call this. Yo, where you at again?
I'm outside.
You outside? I thought you was in the building.
No, but I'm like right now.
Music creators and being late.
I'm so sorry, dude. So sorry, bro.
Nah, bro.
A reasonable explanation. My
Why do you
girlfriend.
have a toothpick in your mouth?
Cause I was eating chicken, and chicken got in my mouth. Sorry, I'm so sorry, man. Excuse?
No, I'm joking.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's okay, excuse.
It's good enough. What a gentleman. Thank you.
Of course. Welcome to the
Oh, wow.
studio. I have nothing set up because I had to go get the guitar.
So what do you plan on recording today?
So we're planning on recording 3 tracks. I'm planning on recording the intro track, one that's called Capo 1, or slash loose, and then another one is working title is called like Pretty Burdens or like The Prettiest Burden. And yeah,
And what's the EP's name?
Phoebus.
Phoebus. What made you choose Phoebus?
I chose Phoebus because I want to name like my first daughter like Phoebe, and I was gonna name the EP Phoebe, so I decided to call it Phoebus. And Phoebus is also the Greek god's Apollo. That's his Roman name, and it's like he's the Greek god of like art and music, and that's something like I've always resonated with. Like
Okay.
really like Percy Jackson as a kid.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran. I actually sprained my ankle running here
Yeah.
from my girlfriend's car. Yes.
And what is your stage name? May I ask?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Might change it though, but for
Might
right
change
now,
it?
for right now it's Brooklyn.
Do you have an idea what you're gonna change it to?
No, I think it's probably gonna stay Brooklyn. I kind of want to change it, but I can't think of anything else to change it to. And it's stuck with me too. It's been with me for the past 2 years.
So like what instruments are you gonna be using? Like
just the guitars. So I have a guitar here, and there's a guitar in there that I like to use as well.
no drums, no.
I might record also the piano. No drums yet. If I get it, I'm actually gonna get a drummer. I'm not the best drummer in the world, in all honesty.
And then the second part goes da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I forgot to do it.
Go ahead. I got a little joint. It's a little one joint I made. It's gonna be on there. It's gonna be like, do you know who Piero Piccioni is? There's like this really freaky like album cover that he has, and it's for like he makes like soundtracks for like movies and stuff.
Hey, don't do it too much now. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Boy, it's mine. What?
Oh shit. Well, maybe you'll copyright me.
It's inspired by. It was inspired. It's not his, but it's inspired by Piero Picchio.
But you could copyright me.
Oh yeah, that's true. But my aunt was like telling me that. She was like, I was told her I wanted to start posting my stuff online. She was like, ain't you worried about people stealing it? And I was like, but to be honest with you, my musical ideas, to me, I don't really value my music ideas like as much as other people do. Like it's, for me, like I could make, if I actually sat down, I could maybe make like 10 different musical ideas within like a 12-hour span. Like if I can make one like this, and it's not valuable. That's the reason why beats are so cheap now.
I mean, at the same time, you go on YouTube, try to get a beat. Them niggas be charging for the beats, no matter how good or bad the beats are.
Bro, because that's what you gotta do. You gotta survive. Like, mind you, just because it's easy for someone else to make it, the other people, if they can't make it, then for them, it's like it's value and demand. Or, supply and demand, goodness gracious. It's supply and demand at the end of the day. So it's like, if you really want that beat, at that point, you can charge whatever you want because, you know, especially if they already made a song on it, bro, they need that beat. At that point, you can charge what you want to because they gotta pay that price.
How long do you spend making music a day?
A day? Bro, when I have time,
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh shit. Ignore that.
Like, bro, during spring break, I legitimately was making music maybe the entire day. And, like, we had to go get food. And that's the only thing that stopped me. But, like, when I'm in school and stuff, I'm so busy.
So, make music, eat, make more music, take a shit in between, and then sleep.
Yeah, when, like, during the summer and stuff, yeah. Now I'm gonna start, like, right now what I'm working toward is, like, where I'm at. I feel really creative, but I feel like my musicality needs some more work. So that's kind of where I'm going toward now. I'm just gonna I'll play the intro too. That's what I'm about to record first. Cause I'm gonna record the beginning of the intro. Cause it's gonna be these two guitars pan left and right, and then in like there's just gonna be a huge like drop. It's like with the electric guitar playing the same chord progression. I'm probably gonna be like yelling and stuff. It's gonna be cool. That's what I'm thinking for it.
Is you talented creative?
Bro, I actually have a bunch of stuff. I feel like Tyler such a huge inspiration for me. I feel like, or influence. I feel like I genuinely have a lot of stuff that sounds like Tyler, but none of this I feel like sounds like Tyler.
Might as well change your name to Chris the Creator.
Bro, actually, fun fact. I refer to myself as Ace, and he also did. Like, before, like, I was going to consider myself Ace. Like, my producer name, like, technically is called Ace's Soul. And I think it's funny that his was, like, Ace the Creator. But, like, I've been calling myself Ace since I was in the 2nd grade.
So you're saying he copied your flow? He jacked your
Copying a 2nd grader is crazy.
Nah, like, but when it comes to being on stage and shit, people are gonna record you eventually. So
I'm okay with that. People record me all the time.
So how you gonna battle with that? You're camera shy.
I'm not camera shy.
But meaning like, how's that gonna feel for you?
Usually when I'm performing, I don't really care.
Is it a different experience?
Yeah.
What would you say? It's like ethereal.
No. I feel like I'm just myself. I mean,
Feels homey.
it feels like a lot of it is just like an extension of what I do outside of performing, because all performance really is just a trade-off of how much you spend practicing the material that you're about to perform. So, I mean, if you prepared, there's nothing to ever really be nervous about. And especially when it's your own music, like when you're performing like for like ensembles and bands and stuff like that, it can be a little bit intimidating, but when you wrote it yourself, there's just something about it. It's like, it's insane. It's a great feeling. Even if you like perform bad, it's still like a blessing. Like my friend, I remember my very first open mic here, I was so nervous and scared, like I was gonna like puke like on the low, and I was texting my friend from back home, and she was like, why are you being scared? Like, this is just a step for you. Like, this is a step that you need to take in your music journey. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And she's like, this is a blessing. Like, look at this. Like, people are, like, going here to listen to your music. Like, they're listening to you right now. Like, no one has to listen to you. Even right now, you don't have to listen to me talk. Like, it's a blessing. And so, ever since that day, I was like, oh, yeah, this is a blessing. So, like, I feel like it's a real blessing to perform.
Do you see yourself being in a position where people will pay to see you anytime soon?
Not soon.
By
a
anytime
couple
soon, I mean
years.
like a year span.
No, not next year or so, but probably like this next year. I want to improve my musicality. So in the sense, like I want to be able to play and perform, because like a lot of this stuff is like it's hard for me. Like I couldn't play this whole thing perfectly. You know what I mean? At this exact moment in time. So I want to be able to like play, sing, be able to play covers as well. And like I really want my singing to get to the next level. That's like the next step for me.
What's your goal? Like, if you do have a set time? What's a set time you want to like be able to have people pay to come see you, where you feel like you're on that scale to do so?
3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years.
Like actual like people like going to see me. Like for me, yeah. Like 3 years.
And how you gonna react when it happens before then?
Bro, I'm emotional, bro. Maybe cry. I don't know. Like, genuinely, like,
Nah, that's real nigga shit.
like,
That's real
bro, if
shit.
I ever had like a sold out show or something, I'd definitely probably
Hey,
cry.
me too. When your emotions,
I'll probably
that's better than most people.
I'll probably pray. I'll probably I'll thank God.
Lost touch with myself. Sue furs on my hand.
My bad.
I know I'm not helpless. Trying the best that I can. Oh, let me catch my breath. I don't know my place, but I know what's right from wrong. Just trying to find a space where I can write these songs. Been working all day long, been working like a dog. Oh my gosh, give it all to you, but I bleed, and I see the sign of you. Ooh.
Sorry, I haven't played that song in a while. I actually never played that song on this guitar.
Now that you nonchalantly just like going back to normal, you just like you're in the singing mood and you're just like, oh yeah. So by the way,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm assuming for your girlfriend too. And that felt like a love song to me.
That's not love song, bro. That's
You made me feel emotional. Not like a love song, but you made me feel emotional.
That's about God and my dad. It was a really sad time for me. It was really like I was like, I wrote it over the summer, so I wrote it a couple months ago.
And you mentioned you were a producer too.
Yes, I'm really mainly a producer. I feel like I'm far better as a producer than anything else. I'm actually gonna start setting up the mics.
So you're hybrid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean,
you
I
bread
really,
both ways.
pause.
Yo, that was unnet. Yo.
But yeah, I really produce. I'm like a bigger producer than I am. Like that's the reason why I'm like, and I'm really a producer and a songwriter than anything.
I know you probably produce
Dude, I don't
plus
know.
500 beats.
Far more than that.
I know far more,
Like
but like
thousands,
plus 500,
bro.
thousands.
Thousands. Let me make sure I look good for the camera. How we did.
We're trying to be sexy. That's
Nah,
crazy.
nah, I always try to make sure I look my best.
He's a
but-
sexy flexy ass. Don't worry.
Shout out my voice and soul. That's him singing, playing guitar. Yeah.
So I'm feeling like Childish Gambino could be on that.
Not for real. I gave it to my boy CD. I always work with him. I've been working with him for years. I've been working with him since the start. Like, low-key, he was the first person I ever offered to collab with, actually, honestly. No, not first person, but like second or third.
If you can have any artist hop on your shit right now, Who would it be?
Tyler.
Off of any, like, just you being a producer for the guy, right?
Yeah, Tyler.
Tyler the Creator.
Probably.
Why Tyler?
Probably like he's my favorite rapper, and I feel like my love of music started from rap, so I feel like that's a whole full circle moment. So
And what genre do you think you stand in?
at the moment, like alternative music, that's where I'm at right now. But I fluctuate so much. I'm like bro, like this EP is gonna have alternative music, but it's also gonna have like jazz and like soundtrack music. Like the stuff I played there on the piano just now, that's gonna be on the EP, but that's like jazz. I'm very easily influenced, and I think that can sometimes suck, but it's good when you're an artist because that means you just have a bunch of different inspirations and you get inspired really easily. It doesn't take me a lot to get inspired. Literally, you could utter a single word and I'll be like, I have an idea. Actually, recently I discovered a skill. It's really cool. I'm able to like look at stuff and visualize, not visualize, but I can hear the sounds that it's making, and like I can like recreate it. So like if I like this exact moment, if I just stop and like look, I can make a whole soundtrack to like this like little moment right here. And like sometimes I'll just like in my spare time I'll just look around like, what do I hear? And I can just hear it. And it's so cool. And I feel like that's a different level of music. So I feel really blessed to be able to do that. Now I showed my aunt my music, and she was like, and like she wrote me like this little card for like Christmas and talking about how like she like listens to my music and like the music I produce, and I was like, that's like so much love. Like I appreciate that. Like I'm contemplating making the cover art for this being me and my aunt. Like it's a picture that she sent me.
Like when you were younger or just in general?
When I was younger, when I was like a little kid. And like a lot of this is about like being a kid. A lot of this is about being a kid, cause like Phoebe and Phoebus. So a lot of this is like being a kid. Okay.
So you say you wanted to make like three songs, 3 beats, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm making 3 songs, these are instrumentals for these songs. Cause I haven't wrote these songs yet.
What genre are you going for?
Alternative,
Alternative?
yeah.
And are you most comfortable in that genre? Like, what was it most comfortable genre for you?
For right now, yeah, indie. I mean, the most comfortable for me to like, well, it's different. Super more comfortable, it's probably most comfortable to create, probably alternative, but then like to perform rap. Because I've performed rapping for years, so like I feel very comfortable rapping, and like the stage presence for rapping and all that. Like I feel like a rapper, but. Rose colored guitar so big. This is low-key the hardest part, is doing this. Oh, okay.
Plug.
I know, right? No, right, man?
Oh, nah.
I'm also like learning in the moment too, because I feel like I'm not the best guitar player in the world or most skilled. It's something I'm learning how to do.
Nah, that's good to see, though. Like,
Yeah, this is like actual growth. Y'all really see me learn in real time.
Oh, you're layering.
It's gonna go to the left instead of right. Bro, we really trapping, bro. This is the mini MIDI too.
It feels spacey.
Yeah, a little bit. I was listening to Lizzie McAlpine, so I feel like that's part of why it sounds like.
I thought you were about to say Lizzo. I was like, excuse me.
Ain't nothing wrong with listening to Lizzo. I don't
There's
listen
nothing wrong
to
with
Lizzo,
Lizzo. But like at the same time, Lizzo for spacey is like,
yeah, that'd be it.
it's like Cardi for lyrics.
Yeah.
Loki matched it though without a warm up.
It's like I sang wrong. I sang with my throat instead of my diaphragm. They'd be so disappointed in me.
Are you layering with your voice or? Are you layering with your vocals, or are you finding a certain cut?
What you mean?
Like finding a certain like way you're doing it to add. How much do I say this? Like you're taking multiple cuts for the final.
Yeah, I'm really just writing. Like this is like so preliminary, and like this is my first time ever recording this idea. I'm just writing. So like this is just like I'm just throwing stuff. This is completely freestyle. Like this is not how I imagined. I didn't imagine myself to sing this, but I heard it when I was like I heard it in like some of the strings. I heard this note, because mind you, it's the bass note as well. So I was like I heard that, so I was like okay, cool. I'm just gonna like add that because I can already hear it. So I might as well just make it louder. Yeah. I feel like a athlete. But I used to play basketball, and I feel like this is like my interviews that I would be pretending I was in, like on the shower.
One thing, unless you hear what the musician's doing, let the musician cook. I learned from so many different musicians, trust the process.
For sure. That's actually a fact. I remember my
Unless you're
homies-
Iggy Azalea. Sorry, keep going.
No Iggy Azalea beef. We love Iggy Azalea here. But now I've heard some of, like the worst beats of my entire life end up being fire because like I'm like, ooh, this don't sound hot, and then like I hear the rest of it, I'm like, oh, that's hard, but like I ain't had no faith, so you just gotta let them cook.
That's what a lot of things though. Just like if you just give things time, it would definitely like it would rather grow or like it will build up to something great from its foundation.
Exactly.
Plug.
Yo. Who are your biggest three inspirations when it comes to alternative / R&B / indie music?
Duster, big on like alternative. That's definitely like one of the tracks I'm gonna do tonight was heavily inspired by them. Brent, for sure.
Bias.
Yeah, Brent Fayez.
That Sexy Flex Yes.
Plug.
Yeah, bro.
That Toxic Ass.
Plug.
Bro, alternative R&B is like my. That's where like I was like, I don't know. That was a special place in my heart. You kind of sound like Yachty a little bit, cause like I didn't. Oh, the tune's still on there. I didn't realize that. I'll take it off. But yeah, I sound like Yachty a little bit. Shout out to Yachty. Yo, Yachty's also a major like I don't even say he's an influence, but like shout out to Yachty, bro. Shout out to Yachty. I think like he's the one that put me on to like vlogs sort of content, the boat show. Bro, everyone was like, bro, Yachty's making an alternative album? That's crazy, bro. Like we never expected this. One of the tracks is on the boat show, bro. If you watch the boat show, one of the tracks is on there, and it's like, bro, I already knew what was happening.
I say I find a way. Don't take this song. I say.
So where we are right now? We're at we're recording. I love how I'm reaching for my water bottle. We got to the part. We have like the little base idea initially, so now we're expanding on it, and we're just testing out different stuff. We're just gonna see how it turns out.
It's like putting cream cheese on a bagel.
People put cream cheese on bagels, bro. Oh, I saw this one girl today in the cafeteria. She put cream cheese, cinnamon, and honey on the bagel, and I was like, that's a good analogy for this. It's like you would never expect that to go with the thing, but it goes. Like I'm about to try that. That joint.
Are you sure it goes if you haven't tried it?
I haven't tried, but it looked fire. I tried it. Why would she be eating it if it wasn't fire?
I don't know. Some people are strange. I mean, some people was eating full spoons of honey and shit. Oh, not honey. Cinnamon. You know what I'm saying? That was good. Delectable.
Might be. I don't know. I've never tried it. You never know till you try it. Where's my hoodie?
It's your eye.
Play with the hoodie in so it's foreign.
Ignore that. Cut that out. This is the full cut after all that work he did.
I'm not done yet.
He's not done yet, but
At all. This is not the final product.
But it's a rough build. I feel good after watching this man do so much progress. It's a short amount of time.
Yeah, that's another track that's supposed to be on there.
No lie. Made me feel emotional.
Bro, I love it. That's like one of my favorite ones. It's probably one of
It's
the.
like a lullaby.
It's one of my favorite things I ever wrote. Lullaby for the.
For the
For the what?
For the
For the what?
Nigga, Drake? What do you mean for the what? For the what? For the what? For the what? And then in the booth video, whatever the artist specialty is, I'ma pick out a random sample or a random thing for them to rather freestyle or produce a beat on and see if they could do it. Kind of like testing their mastery.
You didn't say what it is.
I didn't say anything. Yeah, I'm not supposed to tell you.
Okay, show me whatever you want. It's whatever. I can do it.
You could do it?
Yeah.
If it's above a 6 out of 10, I'm gonna give you some Applebee's cider. Nah, I got a surprise for you though.
If you give me Waffle House, hey, I'll hold you up to some Waffle House, bro. I'll make you some crazy for Waffle House, bro.
Nah, I was gonna say I'll give you a surprise. But if you want Waffle House over the surprise, I got you. Nah, you don't know now, don't you?
Nah, I don't know, bro. I don't want to be like Peter. Y'all seen that Family Guy episode where they get either the boat or the surprise box, and the surprise box was trash, and everyone else got boats, and it was like, bro, you're the only person on the block with no boat.
Don't need to bury me.
That's what Melanie says. She'll be like, oh, it's scary. It's not even emotional, but okay.
Well, it's not emotional, but it's definitely like. Slight change. And that was the first minute. See if you can cook something up.
So something similar to that? That's what you want?
Yep.
Jar.
I'll give you.
Wait, let me open Splice. Let me open the sounds thing, and then
15 minutes and 45 seconds. Let me know when to start.
all right, let me just open Splice, and I got you.
The war flashbacks.
How much time I got?
8 minutes.
Go. What's the time?
2:26.
What's the time?
A minute.
Okay, here is the beat.
Now, I'm going to obviously be biased. So from you, Paris, you, not the camera,
Oh, I'm
Mr.
answering?
Man holding the camera.
Oh, okay.
What would you give it?
I'll give it a 7.
You give it a
That's
7.
solid.
So you get the Waffle House.
Dope.
Where you want to go, Waffle House? We'll discuss that later.
We'll discuss that later. For
Well, for y'all's opinions on the beat, comments down below. Give a rating, tips, whatever is needed, whatever you think is needed to put down in comments. He's gonna read them. I'm gonna read them, and I would love the feedback.
For sure.
What's wrong with it?
What the fuck did you just do? Thank you for having me.
Of course, I know what I mean.
Hope we can do it again. I plan on doing more of these. Not just with him, but many different local artists. So if y'all like this shit, or you want me to keep doing it, like the video, sub, comment some shit, and I'm gonna keep it rolling. If you were to give advice to any person who just started making music, what advice would you give?
I'm not credible enough to give that advice.
No, I feel like you're credible. Like, you started somewhere and you're where you're at now, right? So, like, what made you start? Like, what helped you start?
A breakup.
A breakup?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, get your heart broken, guys.
I got my heart broken for real, bro. I was in the trenches, but I mean, just watch people make music, and then you just like, you kind of learn. You know, it's so you have two sort of ways. It's either you're like around people that make music, so then you find a way how to make music that way, or you just watch people make music, and then it's like you just kind of just been there. You start to understand. That's how I learned. Because the first month of me making music, I didn't know how to do nothing. Like, I couldn't even make a loop. I couldn't even make a loop. And then one day I was watching The Cave. This was why I plugged The Cave, and I was able to do it. I was able to make the beats. Were they bad? Yeah. But like, I was able to start making beats, and I started making more. And I got low-key like addicted to just making beats. I was like, oh man, this is incredible. Like, it's a great feeling because I was just creating.
It's that adrenaline rush.
Oh yeah, bro. I was real adrenaline every day.
Okay. Like I said at the end of the video, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll do more. I plan on doing another in the booth with an artist named Shinobi, but stick around for that. I'll give a sneak peek in a week, but overall, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.